Holy early, oh my god. Emma's early for once. The show will begin shortly. Emma. It's been, oh, Jandis is here. Hi, Jandis. Hi, Jandis. It's been a while, everyone. It's been a while. And I know that with the hustle and bustle of the world these days, it's hard to keep up with everything that happens and everything that goes on. So I would just like to direct everyone's attention to our feature presentation. Got a little ahead of myself. Hi, Poop It Hour! Hi, Poop It Hour! Hi! Nope. Okay. Alright. Did someone die? Worse. Welcome, one and all, to the first episode of Season 3. Let's recap a bit. Previously on Puppet Hour. Oh. My bad. My bad. Previously on Puppet Hour. Hi everyone, it's Lottie. Some of you were a little upset with me last time I showed up. Just a little bit upset with me the last time I showed up, but don't worry. I'm here, and no one's gonna bring me down. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, what happened to our friends? Bill and Steve, they caused quite a ruckus back in the Theraprism. My fingers are very big, my bad. Oh my god. Lottie, best character. I know. Okay. As for what's happened with our friends, you'll find out when you find out. Don't even worry about it. What we should worry on right now is how we got to this point. These two were causing chaos in another timeline and almost destroyed the world. Can you believe it? I sure can. Look at that. It's ridiculous. To prevent any further damage that these two may have caused to the timeline, I put them in Theraprism. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, thought it would help. I mean, look at them in their little outfits. Everyone was rooting for them. Everyone thought they could change. I was so wrong. For the first time in my life, I was wrong. Bill Cipher and Steve, what's his name? Sorry, he was so irrelevant, I couldn't even remember his name. They were so horrible in the Theraprism. They showed no growth whatsoever until it was their very last day. And then they kind of showed growth, but I could tell it wouldn't really last. So, a little memory wipe happened. After Steve tried to convince me he was pregnant, of course. The whole Bevan saga and all. So we just did a little memory wipe because I'm a gracious leader. I'm a gracious person. I would never kill those two. What they did need, however, is a little bit of a memory wipe. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're holding on to each other. It's so cute. They did share a brief passionate kiss. I'm not sure what that was about. They tried their best to hold on, but, things happen. All their memories are gone. And to prevent them from regaining those memories, we also did away with all the memories everyone else had of them. The Pines, anyone unfortunate enough to cross either Steve or Bill Cipher. They have no memories of that. Honestly, I did something good here. New memories can fill in the blanks of where Bill and Steve no longer are, and that may vary from person to person. It's a bit of an oversight, you know, not everything can be completely perfect. And now, because I was gracious enough not to kill them, Bill and Steve will live out the rest of their mortal lives. Look how cute they are. Look how happy they are. Oh, look how happy they are. It's so cute. I guess. Now, you may all be wondering, where in the world are they? If they're going to live out the rest of their mortal lives, they clearly won't be doing it together and hopefully never come across anyone ever again. That would be stupid. So, you wonder, because you care about them for some godforsaken reason. You care about those two. So you're wondering, where are they? Now, dear viewer, is finally, after weeks and weeks of waiting, it's time to find out. Welcome to Season 3 of Puppet Hour. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. You see, we even have an audience. This Puppet Hour is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Oh, there's one more card. There's one more card. Episode 1. Wait. What is this? The beach? Is this a beach episode? Oh.
I think we killed the audience.
Hey, I'm at the beach now. That was so smooth. No one saw that coming. That was completely smooth. I'm so excited to be at the beach. You know, it's been a long season at the shack. You know, lots of financial plans, lots of ordering children around to do my work without getting paid. But with all the money I saved on free labor, you know, old Stanley's been through a lot. I figured it was about time I do something for me. So here we are, clearly in the Bahamas. Clearly. I'm just living life. I'm living life so hard, in fact. I might just feel a song coming on. Yeah. I might just feel a song coming on. I also may have knocked something over. We'll have to find out later. When that's important later. Nothing beats a good song on the beach. Sing for us, Stanley! Ladies! I got this. I've been swimming in the babes lately. I know a place where the grass is really greener. Warm, wet, and weird. There must be something in the water. Making the frogs skate. Sipping pig cola. Laying underneath the pine trees. The girls break their necks. Trying to creep a little sneak peek at me.
You can travel the world, but nothing comes close to gravity. Well, I guess we are in the Bahamas right now. Doesn't matter. To Gravity Falls. Once your party with Stan, you'll be falling in love. California grunks were unforgettable. Boxer shorts, white beaters on top. Sun-kissed skin so hot will melt your popsicle. California grunks were undeniable. Buying fresh fish, we got it unlocked. Pacific Northwest represent. Now put your hands up. Oh, not sex on the beach. We freak in my Stanmobile several times on the stereo. You could travel the world, but nothing comes close to Gravity Falls. Once you party with Stan, you'll be falling in love. California grunks were unforgettable. Boxer shorts, white beaters on top. Old wrinkly skin so hot will melt your popsicle. California grunks were undeniable. Buying fresh fish, we got it unlocked. Pacific Northwest represent. Now put your hands up. Oh my god, all this singing. You know, I really wish I had a little drink. You know, when you're old like me, it's kind of hard to, you know, give it your all without a nice fine refreshment. God, I wish I had one. Hey! You! Come here.
I got us some drinks.
Finally.
I got them for free.
Oh, you're a good kid. You're such a good kid.
The people here, they love me. They love me so much. You know, they give me whatever I
can
want.
see why. I can see
work
why.
for them and they give me whatever I
Yo,
want.
California. You know, we're here.
Unforgettable Daisy Dukes.
You're really good at this. You're really good at this.
Really?
Yeah, you're a good kid.
Where are we? California. Whatever my name is.
Whoa. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Wait, you don't know your name?
Nah, they just call me the lifeguard. They just call me the lifeguard. Sometimes they call me the cleaning guy. I don't have a name.
Guy?
I don't know what my name is. Yeah.
Oh, like how, it's kind of like, you know, sometimes, I don't really understand. I try to be progressive, but, like, you know, if you want to be called, like, I thought you were, like, do they just, cause you're a girl, right?
No.
Oh. Well, that hasn't stopped me before. You know what? That explains a lot. Now.
I don't know what you're getting at, but okay.
It's okay, little lifeguard.
No, I'm just a little lifeguard.
I was not hanging out with you just because I thought you were a girl. It's something more now.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you for the cowboy hat! So, back to that name thing.
I don't have a name. I don't know what my name is. I don't have one. They just call me whatever my role is here. Sometimes being the nameless one is pretty cool.
Hey, go under the radar. You know, that's not that bad. Is it good? Did you make this drink?
Yeah, I made it. I'm just that good at everything. We got it unlock. West Coast represent. Now put your hands up.
Oh, you lost your sunglasses there, kid.
I did. In fact, I did.
See, that's why I kind of thought you were.
What, these?
Yeah, they're cute.
I think they're adorable.
They're cute.
I got them for free. I got everything for free. I love it here.
Wait. Everything for free.
Everything for free.
You know what, kid? I'm gonna stick with you. Because I've gotten this drink for free. I've gotten all my drinks today for free. It's been fun hanging out with you so far.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers!
It's great having a buddy here.
Yeah. So, you really don't have a name?
Nah.
Have you ever wanted one?
I haven't really had a reason to have a name. But I guess it would be helpful. As long as I don't have to pay taxes.
Yeah. Oh my god, this kid! Yo, no. Listen. I know a lot about things. Okay. I'm thinking for a name. Let me put it out there. What if... Because we're like this, you know. We're kind of like built from the same cloth, you and I. You know, we may have just met a few hours ago, but I truly, genuinely think we're one of the same. Okay.
Uh-huh.
My favorite thing on the planet Earth is money.
Uh-huh.
You know, cold hard cash, dollar bills, if you will.
I do like money, too.
So you do? Okay. So I'm thinking, why don't we just call you Bill? Like a nice, crisp dollar bill. Because, like, yeah, money's a thing, but Bill's a name. And you don't have one, so.
It's simple. It's short. I like it.
Bill!
I could dig this. I think.
Now, all this talking, taking a lot out of me. Taking a lot out of me, you know. I'm here to relax, and you're here to.
Well, technically, I'm supposed to be doing my lifeguard duties, but they're
Look at those kids. They're fine.
They're just splashing around. Look, that one's even blowing bubbles under the water.
That's cool. I would have done that as a kid.
Yeah.
He's probably fine.
He's thrashing around a lot. He's just building some durability over there.
You know, you could go check on him, but like,
I'm pretty comfortable.
I'm pretty comfortable too.
Yeah,
you
know
know
what? The kids are they're getting some durability in their lives,
You
learning
know.
some survival skills. You know.
When Ford approached me and he said, you know, Stanley, Ford's my brother. He said my twin brother. He said that I should. He's a dick. He said that I should. Yeah. He said that I should, invite more people to the vacation. And I said, Ford, do you understand how much money it is just for one guy?
Listen. Other people just ruin things for you.
Exactly. Except for you. I'm having fun here. And, I'm a social guy. I make friends everywhere I go. Your lifeguard thing, it sounds important. Maybe, but, I'm having fun here.
It gets me everything for free. Everything that I want. Everybody, they love me here. They love me. They don't pay me anything, but they give me everything that I need to survive.
They don't pay you.
Nah. They said, you want to live here. We found you on the beach, and you didn't have a name, and we don't know who you are, and you don't have a family. We're going to take you in, and if you want to live here, then you have to work for free.
Back up. You work for these people for no money?
Yeah, but, I did pretty good benefits. I have a lot of friends here, too. I like it.
Bill.
That's my new name.
That's your new name? Bill. A job where they don't pay you money is barely a job at all. They don't deserve you.
I mean, I'm pretty happy here, though. But go on. I want to.
No, they don't. Listen. A job where they don't pay you?
Uh-huh.
That's ridiculous. For a place like this, that sounds like a ripoff. And I don't like getting ripped off. And we're pretty alike, so I feel like you wouldn't like to get ripped off.
You think I'm getting ripped off?
You
think I'm getting ripped off?
Not
here?
getting paid at your job, yeah.
But I mean, the benefits are pretty good. Everybody's really nice.
So
And the weather's
your
nice.
benefits. What do you get paid? You just live here.
Yeah, I live here. I get food, drinks,
Beachfront.
room. It's really small though. It's more like a closet, but
A closet.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't need a lot of
So
space.
you're used to a small space.
Yeah, but I'm also I have a bigger space too, but that's where my club meets up.
You have a club?
Yeah,
Like a book club?
a book
Cool.
club. No, it's way cooler than that.
I don't really do the whole book thing.
I like writing books, or I think I would. I think it would be fun. Writing about my mysterious
I've thought
life.
about writing an autobiography about my life and how I've become such a successful businessman.
Successful businessman.
No,
Really?
Bill, you should know,
Really?
know. Listen. Have you ever heard of the Mystery Shack?
No.
In Oregon, the Mystery Shack.
Where?
The Mystery Shack. Mr. Mystery of the
Uh.
Mystery Shack.
That doesn't ring any bells, unfortunately.
Okay, well, you didn't even know what your own name was, so I'm not gonna take offense at that, but you, my friend, you are speaking to... Hold on to your drink. The Mr. Mystery of the Mystery Shack. I know.
Still don't know what that is, but sounds impressive.
It is impressive!
What's the Mystery Shack?
The Mystery Shack is my domain. Think of a king with his kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
I built that place from the ground up. Well, I didn't build it. It's complicated. You wouldn't get it. My brother's a dick. Okay, you wouldn't get it. So I built this place, metaphorically speaking, from the ground up. The Mystery Shack is my kingdom, and I reign it with a fair but cold. Basically, I'm a god there. I don't want to brag. I really don't, because that might make it sound crazy, but I'm pretty much a god in Oregon.
A god?
I'm well known everywhere. I'm on the cars. I'm on everybody's cars. A little bumper sticker.
That's a pretty official title. Mr. Mystery.
Mr. Mystery. And if I told you everything about it, it wouldn't be a mystery.
I guess so. Huh. Do you have a lot of followers?
I tried to Instagram it.
Instagram.
Couldn't be. Exactly. That's what I said. I said Insta what? Because, they told me, oh, this place is running down. They told me maybe a good business opportunity would be to put it on the interweb, okay? I tried. Didn't go well. I couldn't understand how it worked. It was too juvenile for me.
Uh-huh.
I'm too sophisticated for it. So the followers didn't work.
That's not the kind of followers I was talking about, but this intrigues me. I might have to check out this interweb space if we can get you followers.
It's a little odd, I will say. My friend, he knows a lot about computers. He's tried to show me. He shows me cat videos sometimes. It's pretty nice. Other than that, I'm a free dog.
Dog? You don't look like a dog.
Expression, my dear friend.
Uh-huh.
So, basically, I'm a celebrity in Oregon. Basically. And I run my mystery shack, you know, top notch. Spare no expense, but, you know, kind of spare a couple of
Sounds
expenses.
very impressive. I wonder if maybe we could have a business opportunity here.
A business opportunity. Do go on. You intrigue me.
Well, you know, my club might like it
Your
there.
club?
Yeah, my club.
Your book club.
It's not a book club.
Oh.
Yeah, it's more like a, well...
Do you play, like, games, like a board game club?
No.
I haven't really...
That'd be boring because I would always win.
This kid. I can't.
My poor umbrella was
Oh.
attacked.
Sorry.
Anyway, you know, it's just like a little, my club is just like a little, gathering of people who really like me. And they like to, they, you know, I appeared on the beach in a very mysterious way, and they think there's a lot of mysterious circumstances around it, and they think, I'm pretty cool for that. So, you know, they worship me too, like I'm a god, basically.
Like, actually?
Yeah.
Expand further on this whole appearing, you know, you mentioned appearing on the beach. I thought it was a metaphor. I really thought it was a metaphor. Is this an actual thing that happened?
No, I literally washed up on the beach.
Like a whale.
Like a... Are you calling me fat?
No!
Interesting. Haha. I mean, I quite literally washed up on the beach with no memories. I didn't even have a name. You gave me a name. Bill.
I remember
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good name. But, you know, everybody here, they're very superstitious, so they, some people were a little nervous. Some people thought I was special. I am special. But they knew I was special. So I have a group of friends who listen to me.
Do whatever you say.
Yeah. How do you think I got these earrings from the gift shop?
Honestly, I assumed you stole them. You're kind of short. I thought you just kind of spiked them. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I would never steal.
Is that a joke? So,
What's that, a dinosaur?
so let me get this straight. You are a mysterious figure who appeared out of nowhere with no memories whatsoever. You have a dedicated following. You bring me free drinks. We get along great. And I'm just supposed to accept that.
I don't
And
know.
I'm supposed to not invite him to Oregon? Anyway,
You say something?
when you're old, things get caught in your throat. You don't understand.
Oh, okay. That was a very weird cough.
Shit. You know, how long have you been working here?
Well, it's just been like probably like a month.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
So, you don't remember anything before this month?
No, not really.
So you don't know, you know, this whole beach thing, this is all you know.
This is all I know.
This is all you know.
This beautiful beach. There's a lot of sharks in this water.
I noticed that. There's a lot of sharks in the
Yeah,
water.
I don't advise swimming here. I should probably warn those kids. Is that one floating? You know,
I think it's floating.
Yeah, he's just enjoying the water.
It's like towards the bottom floating.
I'm sure he's fine. I'm a great lifeguard, aren't I? I just let the kids do whatever they want.
You know what? I like that attitude. I also let kids do what they want, much to some people's criticism, but I haven't lost one yet, so...
You have kids.
It's complicated. You know, the Mystery Shack, where I'm Mr. Mystery, you know, sovereign ruler of it all. Lots of kids come, like, visit and stuff. Not that it is a...
So, you don't have an heir to your mystery place.
Me?
Your mystery empire. What kind of mysteries are we talking here?
Well, if I tell you the mystery, it's not much of a mystery. That's the first rule. Second rule is, you know, heir. I don't like to throw that word around because it gets a little complicated. Yeah, my brother, listen, there's a reason I didn't bring him with me, okay? You know, if I wanted to go on a vacation, he would not be with me. Just brings everything down. You would hate him.
Pooper.
You would hate him.
I'm sure
I don't
would.
hate him.
I hate party poopers. He sounds like a party pooper.
That's what I'm saying. I don't hate him. He's my brother.
Stanley, you're such a good brother.
You're
so good.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think
you care, but you put yourself first
Yeah.
when it matters.
Exactly, Bill.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to say to him for the past, you don't even want to know how many years.
Yeah.
It gets complicated. It's actually not that many because he wasn't around for a while.
I wasn't around.
There was a gap in our relationship. But, you know, we're back in each other's lives. For reasons that I think are beyond your comprehension right now.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I feel like, you know, Bill, I've never told anyone this before. But I trust you.
You trust me already?
I feel like he doesn't appreciate me. Yeah. I've done a lot for him, and I feel like he just doesn't appreciate me.
You know what, Stanley? Everybody should appreciate you.
That's what I'm saying!
You're my man.
You're my man, Bill!
Yeah.
I think, you know, Bill, listen. I've never clicked with someone as quickly as I've clicked with you.
Really?
Ever.
Wow. Nobody understands people like us.
Honestly,
Except for my friend group, of course. My club.
More about this club. How many... So, when the whole, devoted followers thing, like, is this like a... Like, they just kind of like you thing, or like...
Well, they bring me offerings, they massage my feet sometimes, they think I'm just awesome. Yeah, my club, they're very expansive, you know, a lot of people involved, yeah, they really like me. They think I'm sent from up above or something.
You have a cult-like following.
Well, cult's a slippery word there, but yeah, basically.
Listen.
Yeah.
You don't gotta sugarcoat it. With me, Bill, I'm different.
Really.
We get each other.
We do.
We're bros. We're bros.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have a cult-like following, that's fine with me.
Really?
I think that's actually amazing. You know, I've been trying to search for something like that my whole life. Because I think I'm a pretty good guy. I think I'm pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. You are. And don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise.
Thank you, Bill. Means a lot coming from you.
Same with all of you. You're all awesome. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise.
Are you talking to the kids in the pool?
Yeah.
I don't think they can hear you. They're kind of floating. Listen. So, these people, how many, roughly, would you say, or, you know?
It's just so expansive. They're everywhere. It's just like, you know, it's a very big, thing I've got
like a
going
dozen?
on here. You know, sometimes the numbers don't matter. Sometimes it's the amount of support you receive. And how far they're willing to go to help you.
And you think they'd go far.
Oh, yeah.
How far? Like, distance.
Well, wherever I go, they'll go.
Bill, I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
There is a world out there. And you don't understand this because you've only been, you only have like a month worth of memories or so.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know how old I am.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know.
There is a world out there. A big, beautiful world. So big and so beautiful. Expansive beyond your comprehension. And right at the center of it, right in the center of the world, is Oregon. It all centers there. That's where I'm from. That's where my domain is. You see what I'm saying? My mystery shack. It's at the center of it all. It's right on the equator. That's why things happen weirdly there. Because
weird.
Weird things happen and gravity falls.
What? Like what?
What doesn't happen? There's talking gnomes. There's monsters. I don't want to get too into it. My brother does some weird shit. I don't know what it is. I try not to get involved. He had like a portal to like another country or something. I don't remember.
Huh. Another country.
Something like that.
Huh.
You know how it is. Anyway, lots of weird stuff happens in Gravity Falls. That's where I put my mystery shack, where I reign supreme, right at the center of the earth. It should be, anyway.
The center of the earth.
It is.
Do you think it's an easy place to rule from? You know, if
Bill.
my club decided to expand, do you think that's a really good central place
Bill.
of operations?
I love them, okay? I love them. I've spent decades there at this point. But the people in that town are some of the stupidest people you'll ever meet in your entire life.
So they're easy to manipulate.
I didn't say that, but one might say that. So and Oregon. Honestly, you've never seen Oregon. It's beautiful.
Is it like here? It's always warm. No bad weather. I really like it.
No, it's warm sometimes. But sometimes, beautiful, crystallized pieces of the earth fall down from the clouds, and it's soft and white and glittery in the sky. Oh, it's gorgeous. And it falls to the ground, and, it looks like powdered sugar from a donut everywhere.
No wonder you're so rich. There's crystals coming from the sky.
And everyone loves it. On record, everyone loves it. It's never caused any issues ever. Sometime, the angels from heaven weep upon us. They weep, Bill, for the sins that we have done as humanity. The angels weep from the heavens, and so comes the rain. And, it gets a little wet, but who are we to decide whether or not the angels should cry? It's beautiful. It is poetic. Truly. And the leaves change colors like little chameleons on the trees. They change from their bright green, vibrant hue to more muted colors like yellow and brown and red. I could cry just thinking about it. And all of those things, they don't happen here. It's just hot here. There's the sun. Who cares about the sun? Who cares if it's warm? No one cares.
I kind of
no
like
one.
That. Well, I kind of like the sun.
There's the sun's everywhere. Okay, I need to tell you this now. You can never escape the sun. The sun is everywhere.
Oh, so it's also in Oregon.
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes.
And if you're really really wanting the sun, there's this thing called... You're probably sure enough. There's this thing called the oven, and it's really warm. And you shouldn't be in there for more than about like 30 seconds. But after those 30 seconds, you will be so warm. It'll be just like the sun.
That's where they cook the pizza in the kitchen.
Oh, so you don't know your own name, but you know what an oven is?
Well,
I didn't mean to raise my voice. I didn't mean to raise my voice.
You know what, Stanley? I forgive you. You were very passionately describing the angels in the sky.
I can't remember though.
Yeah, this place sounds amazing, but you know.
It does. It is amazing. I love it there. I would never want to leave.
Yeah.
Gravity
But like,
Falls
if you could choose between living there all the time and living here all the time, you would 100% honestly say you'd rather be in Gravity Falls than here. It's that amazing.
What you fail to realize is the Mystery Shack is in Oregon. So of course, no matter
Shack.
what.
Hey, so why is it called a shack?
I was speaking.
I thought it was your empire.
I was talking. It is my empire. I'm a humble leader. I'm humble, Bill. Look at me. Look how humble I am. I even took my gold chain off.
Well, it looks like you haven't washed these clothes in a while, too.
Because I'm humble.
I'm
trying to conserve energy. Because water comes when the angels cry. And I don't want them to cry more than they've already cried. Listen. I've committed some sins in my life. The angels have cried for me. Why make them cry more? Hence, I don't wash my clothes as much as a more narcissistic person would.
You sound like you're speaking from experience. You know somebody like that.
Oh my god! He leaves the house. Oh, my red turtleneck got a speck of dirt at it when I went to the Greasy's Diner. Oh my god, you love Greasy's Diner. Oh, you would love Greasy's.
Greasy's?
It is the best food in the world.
Would that be included in the stay? I mean, if I ever visited.
If you came,
yeah,
I would take you to Greasy's.
Really?
I would pay for my meal, and you would also have a meal, and it would be great.
That sounds really nice.
It's the best food. I don't know what they serve here. I don't know if they have pancakes here. Probably don't. Or we could make Stan cakes, which are even better. But you know, you have to get Greasy's for the full Oregon experience.
Well, do they have blueberry pancakes at Greasy's? Because they have blueberry pancakes here, and they're busting for real. No cap. What?
Wait. Alex, I got chills. That's literally... Yo, I talked a big talk about this guy. That is word for word what my brother says about blueberry pancakes. That was weird.
Really? He also thinks that blueberry pancakes are busted for real.
No cap! Yeah!
Wow.
And every single time we're at Greasy's, I would say, he'd be like, these blueberry pancakes do be busted for real, no cap. And I would say, Ford, will you shut up? It's every time with this guy. It's annoying.
What?
If you say it every single time you eat them.
In front of you, you know, you just...
If you say it every single time you eat them.
Well, it's just an automatic response sometimes. If the pancakes are busting, you gotta make sure everybody knows it's for real.
You know, I'm willing to overlook this because we've had a great time so far. And if you share one trait with my brother, you would hate the guy anyway. On record, I know you would.
Party poopers? I love to party. I
love to party too. Sometimes. Yeah, you know, I get kind of like, I get kind of sick of it. You know.
Oh, you get sick of it?
Oh, parties are kind of expensive. But you know, if someone else is throwing a party, I also get sick of it sometimes because I'm getting old, Bill. I'm getting old.
I like throwing parties to welcome new members to my club.
Oh, well, I know a venue. You're gonna host your parties at the Mystery Shack.
Really?
Listen. The Mystery Shack is all about the strange and bizarre. And you, my friend, are strange and bizarre. And I think you would fit in perfectly at the shack, given your circumstances. And you know what would you do here? A free room and board and food.
And then my club gives me, like, anything that I want.
But
they get me clothes, they get me jewels.
But they would travel to Gravity Falls to follow you, thus generating more revenue for the shack.
Well, I think that they would follow me. They also have pretty secure jobs here, so...
Oh, they all work here. I thought it was expensive.
Well, you know, you
I thought your following was expensive.
You start small and then you expand.
Well, how many people is it?
Well, there's a whole bunch of them. There's
like,
more
like
than
a,
I can,
like a bunch?
More than I can count.
Like 100.
Give or take.
Oh, we
give or take. Give some more number or take some number away. Would there be enough room in your kingdom for this many people?
You know, I wouldn't let them stay with me because, you know, they need to, like, buy admission and stuff to visit you. But, you know, there's a motel. I'm well acquainted with the motel in town. It's okay.
Yeah. So they could all live there.
At the motel, probably. Stuff them in rooms. I don't know.
Hotel.
Holiday Inn. You know, we're a dedicated crew at the shack. But we could always use some more helping hands. And, you know, I guarantee that your room at the shack would be probably as big, if not give or take bigger or smaller than the room you have here.
There's a lot of give or take involved in this.
Well, yeah, same with your your followers, you know, give and take, you know,
give and take some
or take
numbers,
you know.
yeah, or you know, take a lot.
Sorry about that. It's my ringtone.
You know, I treat my club members really well, and I would hope that you treat your club very well as well. You know, one of the things that we do for our club members is celebrate their birthdays. We sing them happy birthday.
Oh, you know how to do that?
When it's their birthday. Well, yeah, I know.
Well,
that's a part of the job here, you know. Sometimes I gotta go help the kitchen, the restaurant, sing happy birthday. Well, they go, dance, monkey dance.
Well, I feel like you know, thinking about it, I feel like there is a reoccurring member who is usually a pretty dedicated follower of the Mystery Shack, who I think they have a birthday. Like, coming up, like, today, give or take.
Or we could today, give or take.
Give or take, probably today.
Probably today.
I'm checking my watch.
Huh. Yeah, oh, I see what you mean. I see, it's a very... Someone with the...
we're on island time. We're on island time.
Yeah, on island
time.
So
it gets confusing because we're on island time.
Yeah.
I don't know where, you know, but sometimes we need a celebratory offering.
Oh. Well, why don't you go grab it? I'm on lifeguard duty.
Yeah, oof.
I'm on lifeguard duty.
You know, you know, my ankle, my knees, you know, sometimes if I sit for too long, I need to go stretch my knees out.
Yeah. So go get that offering. So, guys. I don't know how to feel about this business opportunity that I've been presented. Do I go to Gravity Falls? Charles. Guys, it's Charles's birthday. This is the biggest puppeteer in all of puppetism. Do it. King Charles. Guys, do you like our set? I miss them. I'm not Bill right now. Bill would not say he misses Steve. Or would he? I hope that everybody is doing good. I'm so sorry that we delayed so much this week. I was not expecting it. Rob pointed out today that it was the longest that we've gone without streaming. Yeah. Speaking of which,
What'd I do?
King returns. I was telling them how it's been so long since we streamed.
It's been
So long! We couldn't find a cake, so we got a cinnamon bun.
And I
As a
put
cake.
it on a strawberry shortcake plate.
Is this coquette? Charlie, is this coquette? Be honest. Is this coquette enough for your cinnamon bun that we are presenting you with? Since we don't have a cake. I don't think we have candles either.
I could look for candles.
I don't think we do have any.
I'm gonna look for 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds? In that box? It's definitely not in that box.
Oh. Never mind then. I thought it was.
Never mind.
I think we need to get some people in here.
Yeah, we need to get some people in here.
I feel like we need to get some people in here.
Oh, I should turn the volume on here. Do you guys like our seagull noises? Oh, we're in the box. We're in the box. Help! I'm in the box. Out. The first person you invite is when Raz mews. Interesting.
Who's D1?
Ah! Someone's dog is on the beach.
I'm trying to get mods to do this. I can't read it all.
Yeah, make the mods do it. This is why the mods are here.
Good morning. Hi.
Hello.
Hola. Hola, como estás?
Gonna let it shine. This little chunks of mine.
I have to come back in.
Are we getting in the uniform?
I probably look exactly the same. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed at all. You definitely get your glasses.
Okay, but Charles isn't even in here. Where's Charles? They took away your multi-guest access? Charles!
Believe in you.
This is so sad. Hey, everybody.
This is
tragic.
And you
Where is Charles?
Charles isn't able to join us.
No.
This little Charles of mine.
This is tragic.
I'm crying.
I'm in tears. I'm so sad. Where is Charles?
Using an AI voice.
And
Well, everyone, it's Charles' birthday. Well,
Bro.
number one.
We on record. We need to
On
finally
record.
set the record straight
We're setting the record straight
after
today.
our
There was some confusion on the pyramid.
There was some confusion on the pyramid. We figured it out. Charles is the number one coming out here.
We heard it here. Okay, why are we on the
Woohoo!
Are we getting 2 more people in here? 2 more. Oh, it's the Prime Minister. I was wondering where the Prime Minister was.
I'm here.
Like,
I'm here.
get one more chug in here and then we can start singing. Oh, you're popping out your lenses. Stop!
Okay. We gather here today to celebrate, the way that Chip was described. Wait, that was not it. Okay.
Dropping like flies in here.
Dropping like flies.
But yeah, get them in here. They changed their name to Lover.
We gather here today to celebrate the most coquette puppeteer, the number one Puppet Hour fan, Charles Colton. On the count of 3, everybody sing. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
you do.
Yay!
The most amazing coquette person out there.
finally an adult.
And many
Cha-cha-cha.
more.
Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha on.
It's pretty,
This is so
pretty
cool.
bad.
I forgot the
Those
words.
You forgot the words out.
So very thankful for all you do.
How do you forget the words?
I don't know.
The three
Happy
words.
birthday.
I like happy birthday.
It's 4 words. Happy birthday.
It's not that hard to remember.
Darn. I can't count.
We have a cinnamon roll with no candle. Wait. Can you pretend it's a candle? Pretend you're Charlie.
Lucia cinnamon roll.
That cinnamon roll is so cute, Core.
I'm so coquette. That was my Charles impression.
That was really good.
Coquette.
I ask a
Charles
question?
wants you all to know, guys. Charles wants you all to know that he does not have puppetism.
He does. He does.
Charles can say that all
I
he
find
wants.
some insight in this.
So I feel like in the dance we can so much.
Charles be so for real.
Bobby over there.
Charles got puppetism at the age of 2. 2 years old.
This guy gets it.
Why are you guys so mean?
That's not mean.
It's facts.
Who just said, is it toxic I'm watching Puppet Hour instead of celebrating my own friend's birthday?
Okay, wait, guys, I have a question.
What? Excuses.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Zach.
what is your favorite fruit in the alphabet?
Apple.
We're on!
Guys, I gotta go finish making my pizza.
Oh man.
Bye bye.
Let's get all of them.
Ta-ta.
Oh my gosh, we're on!
I had to personally I didn't want them in here anymore.
Yeah.
They were making me
That was a
uncomfortable.
personal offense.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we're not super laggy. No,
It's already lagging.
it's already lagging. I figured.
Well, can we just do the rest of the live from? Oh,
From the tiny cube.
yeah.
Be honest, how bad are we lagging right now? Oh. It better not be super horrible like last time. Remember, we had to like restart the stream last time?
Yeah.
The lag was so bad last time that we had to restart the stream. If it's really bad, we can do that again.
Guys, I'm gonna be so honest. Mod Chema, why'd you put us in the grid layout?
Mod Chema put us back in the box.
Mod Emma. Moderator Epo Alt. Thank you. I literally, as soon as
Thank you for the rose.
I put the phone on the stand and I was like, I forgot my glasses. That's why I started laughing so much immediately. I saw myself in the phone and I was like,
Why'd you go grab it? You went this long without your glasses.
I'll take them.
Knowing. No, it's okay. You know, he doesn't need his glasses in the beach. What does he need to see? The seagulls? He knows what the beach looks like.
You got me there.
Okay, why can't I open this? Oh, my contact's fine. It always surprises me. But anyway. Happy birthday, Charles!
Happy birthday, Charles!
You're officially an adult. How does it feel? Welcome to the world of responsibilities.
We need to start a Charles Millennial movement.
Rise.Roses, I liked your edit earlier. It was really good.
My glasses are on.
Maybe. I think you're not used to having them on now that you didn't have them on for so long.
You're right.
You're used to seeing yourself without them.
It's a scary world we live in. Thank you for the rose.
Thank you. Sorry, I need to stop doing that. It's just so fun. Thank you for the rose.
Back to my business opportunity. I think. This is like really good.
Sorry, that was really jarring. That was very jarring.
Well, I was like, how are we gonna transition
Back to my business opportunity.
I was like, how are we gonna transition to it?
That was a transition, I guess.
Pronounce this way. We are close to bitch.
Were you quoting the diss track that I have yet to respond to?
Considering it's been a few months, I doubt you'll ever respond. Raz.flop.
Maybe next stream.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Consider. Really? They're going to make us verify the stream. Oh, we're still lagging a lot. Lagging! That was my unlagging spell.
That was pretty good.
I was hoping to make it stop lagging.
Back to my business opportunity.
Uh-huh.
I think, if you take your loyal, devoted followers to Gravity Falls, to the shack, I think it'll generate enough revenue that I don't think we'll have any problems. And it's beautiful there, let me tell you. There's forests. Have you ever seen a tree that wasn't shaped like angel dust from Hazbin Hotel? You don't even know what that is yet. Don't worry about it. Don't even look it up.
Uh-huh. But you said it's cold there sometimes?
I didn't say that. There is this thing called snow. You'll learn about it when you get there. It is cold. Kind of. A little bit. It's not really the snow that's cold, it's just kind of the air. So what you do is you just, you prepare for it. And you put on, a nice, you would look really good, I think, in like a long sleeve shirt and a jacket. Maybe some pants.
Pants?
Yeah, we could even make it like match your hair or something, because this outfit kind of doesn't match. I'm not a fashionista by any means, but my brother's kind of, so he might be able to help.
I saw this shirt in the gift shop, and something about it called to me. I thought, this shirt, it's very fun. Something about it just called to me. So I had one of my followers get it for me. My club.
They bought you the shirt!
Wow, yeah. Anything that I want.
Speaking of gift
but
shops,
I'm a humble cult leader. I mean,
and I'm a humble
club leader.
I'm a humble shack owner.
Is that why you call it the shack, to make it sound more humble?
Exactly. That is exactly because it is beautiful. Do you know what a museum is?
Museum. Isn't that where they keep old stuff?
Old stuff, my friend, but the best of the best. Listen, look at me. I'm old like a fine wine. Think of these items.
That's found in museums. Sorry, I'm having a really hard time breathing right now. I was wheezing a little bit. It sounded a bit weird, didn't it? Just like your cough earlier. Just like your cough earlier.
I see what you did there. So there's items in the shack, and they're very authentic, made from authentic parts, put together authentically, and it's the best. Honestly, I cannot emphasize enough how amazing all these products are. And there's also a gift shop. I know you like gift shops. You've gotten your outfit, it seems, from a gift shop.
I do like gift shops. I like that it's named gifts and that people get you stuff from them.
Isn't it amazing?
Got really fun trinkets in there.
I like to lead the tours myself. As Mr. Mystery, I feel like, because I'm a humble guy. I'm a humble leader. I feel like, humbly, it is my duty to lead these tours, to lead people, and show them every single item that we have in the Mystery Shack and explain it in great detail and tell them how it came to be.
What kind of things do you have in there?
Authentic items made from authentic parts. It is the weirdest, wackiest stuff, but it's all real, made from real parts together. And
what kind of weird are we talking here?
Just strange,
just
real strange.
Or
out of the
you got cryptids in there.
Cryptids.
Oh,
everywhere, all over the place. Have you ever seen a duck with the head of a fish? I have, and it's at the Mystery Shack.
Oh.
And as Mr. Mystery, I lead our patrons through the tours. And you know, I usually leave the whole gift shop selling thing to my employees because, you know, something about me trying to sell people things doesn't usually work out that well, so I usually have other people do it. You know, I'm humble enough to admit where my flaws are.
You're not good at selling things?
I'm good. I am good at selling people things. However, sometimes things happen where people may not like you, or they may not like things they've heard about you, or they may not have liked experiences with you, and that's out of your control. It's not because of anything I've done.
That must be so hard. People not liking you. I can't even imagine what that's like.
Look
people
at me.
not liking you.
Bill, look at me. Why would anyone not like this?
Right?
And you know, I think they're gonna love you there. I think every single person at that shop will love you. And you'll probably start in the gift shop, but you know, Bill, I've clicked with you.
Oh, so I would be working there?
Working is a heavy word. What you would be doing is talking with people. Getting more people for your followers, for your club.
Oh.
You talk to these people. Oh. They come in. They've gone through the whole tour. They can't leave the shack without going through the gift shop. That's literally impossible. I've fought with the fire department about it multiple times because they said it's not up to code. But that's just how it is. So you have to exit through the gift shop. So everyone has to talk to you. Everyone who comes into the mystery shack will talk to you, and you can recruit them to your club. And then you will have them as a member. And think of it like a pyramid. You know, like they'll tell people about you, and those people will tell other people about you, and you will just grow. I don't know how big your club is right now. You know, you said give or take the number 100.
Yeah.
Give or take the number 100. We're talking, I don't even know if you can comprehend this, millions. There's a lot of people who come through the mystery shack, and I think every single one of them will love you. Because Bill, listen. They're coming to the shack for a mystery. They're coming to the shack for something they've never seen before. And you, my friend, are the most real thing there. You know, everything is real, obviously. But, you know, you're new and fresh, and you have a story, and you came from nowhere like a beached whale, and you don't know anything. And I think that people will love that about you. They'll be like, this museum was kind of cool. Time to leave. And you'll be like, no, wait, buy our t-shirts. And then they'll be like, I don't want a t-shirt. And then you will force a t-shirt upon them. And while you are forcing that sale, you'll be like, I'm a mysterious creature. And you'll tell them your life story. And they'll be like, oh my God, they'll love you.
Huh.
It's like all of your club members, they want a mystery. They want something to love. But you know, these people here, look at these people here. All these people, those kids aren't even moving. They're not even playing anymore. All these people sunbathing. They don't want a mystery. They don't care about anything. These people, Bill, they don't care. They don't want a mystery. The people coming to my shack, they want people like you. So everyone coming into my mystery shack, they'll love you.
I do like the pyramid. I do.
Isn't it good?
I like that.
I love pyramid.
I like that.
It's not a scheme, though. I mean, like, I guess you and I are kind of scheming, but, like, in a good way.
Well,
because we're spreading your message and we're making
say that
money.
We're just planning. We're planning. Something
yeah,
here.
It's a pyramid plan.
We're planning our business ventures.
It's a pyramid plan.
Yeah.
So, I just would like you to, like, maybe
and you said Oregon's it's the center of the world.
Pretty much, it should be.
And there's a lot of weird stuff that happens there.
So much weird stuff.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
You're gonna love it. And you know what? If you make me money, which you will because you're a superstar,
I am. You know what? I can't even disagree. Everybody here loves me so much. And, you know, that's also why I'm a little bit hesitant.
Listen, if they love you here, they may love you, but they don't appreciate you. Bill, when's the last time you felt appreciated?
Well, I feel pretty appreciated here.
They don't even pay you.
Would I be paid there at your kingdom?
You would be paid with room and food and followers, and you would get so many followers buying you things all the time that you wouldn't even ask me to buy you stuff because everyone else is buying you stuff.
So basically the same thing as here.
But it's also you'd have a friend.
That is true. I love my followers. I love my club, but they just don't get things
They don't get
like
it.
you
They
and
don't
I.
get things like
Yeah.
you and I. We're different, Bill. There's nobody like us out there.
No, not a single person like us. They don't get us.
It's Bill. I'm leaving here in a few days, and I'm never coming back. You really want to say goodbye forever? Honestly, listen, kid. You were basically just born. Not really. You know how it is. You only have a month of experience behind you. Think of all the opportunities ahead of you.
Your kingdom does sound nice.
I rule it fairly and justly. No one's ever
Fairly
really
and
complained
justly.
that much.
Huh. That much.
Have you ever complained about your job?
Well, there's not much to complain about here. Good weather, lots of followers, lots of free drinks, free gifts. I like it here.
Imagine that, but like more.
More.
And you have more followers, and you can meet my family, Bill. And my brother's out of the question.
A party pooper?
No, listen. Stanford is.
So you're Stanley and he's Stanford.
Yeah. It worked out in my favor a few times, having the same name. A few times.
Yeah.
But, he mostly keeps down in the basement, does his own thing. I don't really like him around other people because he brings a negative aura into the space. It's a whole thing with him.
Hey, what would he think about my little club being there? My
His
humble
opinion,
little club.
Well, how little?
I mean, little. To be, I'm just being over dramatic. I'm being humble.
Oh,
I'm being
I get
so
it.
humble.
I get how it is.
I like to call them my little following, even though they're very expansive.
I get it.
There's a lot of pieces. There's a lot of moving parts.
I get it. Like, the shack has made a little bit of financial gain this semester. It's humble.
It's humble. Yeah. Well, you're saying your business, your kingdom is humble? Like,
No,
humble?
I run it humbly.
Okay.
I'm a humble leader.
I see.
Yeah. I've been called humble by many.
Really? You know what you are? You're very humble. You're just like me.
Humble.
We're both very humble.
And, I think you would really like that. My brother, he kind of just sticks down in the basement. He doesn't really have much of a say of what happens in the shack portion. He kind of sticks to his laboratory because he's like a scientist or whatever. It's boring as hell. I don't really talk to him about it because I don't really understand it. I don't really want to understand it. It's kind of boring.
Scientist? So if he's a scientist, do you think that he could get my memories back? Do you think that he could cure my amnesia?
Maybe. Yeah. If that is what would maybe motivate you to join me in Oregon, we could ask him. He's not that busy of a guy. He doesn't really have any friends. Because he's an insufferable
He's a party
douchebag.
pooper.
Yes.
Party
yes.
poopers. No friends.
No friends.
Friendless.
I'm not sure if I should say this.
What?
I'm not sure if I should say this.
Okay, no. I love gossips. Tell me.
So remember that Gracie's diner I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Okay. Love the place. There's this waitress there. Oh, Bill, it's so funny. There's this waitress there.
Yeah.
She's a hoot and a whole holler. Okay.
Uh-huh.
My brother's kind of... Now, Bill, I don't know how much you know about the world, but he's kind of...
Oh, yeah.
One of those, right? Yeah.
I get it.
You know,
No judgment.
No judgment. You know, I've been there, done that, $20.
So you thought I was a girl. Then you're still here.
Exactly. Yeah, I thought you were going to be a hot babe, and you're just a hot guy, so it's okay. And, you know, but my brother's kind of, like, obnoxious about it. He's always, like, getting into, like, relationship drama and stuff. Not me, though. You know, I have exes, and you don't hear me whining about it all the time.
Yeah.
Ever.
Because you're humble.
I'm so humble. So, my
Exactly.
brother, his last ex, it ended... I don't really remember. He talks about it sometimes, but, like, I don't really listen. I think it was bad.
It's probably a snooze fest. If he's
Oh my
boring,
God, you have no
I'm sure
idea.
his ex is boring.
He's
too.
always whining about things, and he's always like, "Oh, can you believe my ex did this?" And I'm like, I never remember what he was talking about. I don't think I ever met his whatever it was. There was a whole. My brother like went away for a while. It was, yeah, we're repairing our relationship.
Well, it sounds like he might have been the problem. I don't.
I
don't
didn't say that.
I don't know.
I
man,
didn't say
but,
that.
You know, just from what you've told me, making some assumptions, it sounds like maybe he was the problem.
I didn't say that, but I have had problems with my brother in the past, and I know how he can be. So whoever his ex was, power to him. I hope they're doing well.
I hope so too.
Anyway.
I hope that his ex is in a position where he can party all the time.
You know, after Ford, you kind of have to, after a party pooper like that.
Right?
So there was like this whole thing. He was like, I have a girl or femme. I don't remember. He was talking about something. I don't know. He was trying to get back at his ex. I don't remember. I don't really care. I'm not messy like that. So
he can be messy, but he can't party.
right? That's what I'm saying. Like you're acting like a little. Doesn't matter. Anyway, he goes up. Oh, Bill, I wish you could understand how funny this is. Because you would hoot and holler if you could understand how funny this is. He went after this person, went after another person, and then to get everybody jealous, he started dating the waitress from Greasy's, Lazy Susan. They went to the mall together. Their first date was the mall, where she tried on clothes and asked him if she looked good in them.
So it wasn't a date.
I didn't say it wasn't a date, but it did sound like she kind of maybe, thought it was like a best friend thing.
You need a friend to help you try on some clothes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, she's a lesbian, so that got confusing as well. Things were lost in translation, I think. But
That's embarrassing for him.
But
That's embarrassing.
my brother's not all that bad. Yeah, I've dogged on him a lot, but he's not all that bad. He's a good guy sometimes. He's very smart.
Sometimes.
He's smart. He could probably help you. I don't see why he wouldn't try, He might be like, Stanley, I'm busy! But I could get someone else to ask him for you.
I'm very persuasive. We're both together. We're both very persuasive.
Right? And, I have I have a few guilt trip cards I could play. I have some favors to ask for. We can get you in with him.
So I do you a favor, you do me a favor kind of situation.
Exactly.
Yeah. You watch my behind, I watch yours.
I will definitely watch your behind.
Oh. Interesting.
So, and then there's the rest of my family. My niece and nephew are visiting right now. And they come in and out of Gravity Falls. They really like it there.
I don't have to babysit, do I?
No!
No. This life
Honestly,
This lifeguard work is hard enough for me.
I
Having
probably
this
wouldn't
small
trust you to
around.
watch them alone. And that's nothing against you. Definitely not because of the things I've seen today. But they're pretty self-sufficient. They kind of just do whatever. They're fun. They're good kids. They're good kids.
Yeah.
I raised them right in the months I've known them.
Months.
The parents sent them to me. Watch them for the summer. No, they just
So
come back
not
now.
only are you humble, but you're responsible as well.
Exactly. They knew it was me. They sent the kids to me. They said, Stan Pines, please watch our kids. I said, send them over. And
Wow.
they come back now because they love it so much. Because I'm so humble. And I'm good at taking care of them. You won't have to babysit them, but honestly, they are a hoot. They can work alongside you like little coworkers.
Well, coworkers.
They're a hoot.
So I can boss them around.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
You know, you are...
So what would my position in your kingdom be? If you had to place me on the tier list.
Well, you know, Bill, judging by your looks, I'm assuming you're going to be... We have Wendy, Seuss, the kids. I think that you are... You said you don't know how old you are. I'm just
Is
gonna
that
say...
all of them?
That's all we
all?
need.
In your kingdom?
That's all. No. Those are my employees.
Oh, like your elite employees.
Yes!
And I would be promoted to one of your elite.
You will be promoted to one of my elite employees. However, I think that you would be the oldest amongst them, so you have some seniority there. However, you are brand new. Wendy's been working for me since before she was supposed to legally be able to work. Same with Seuss. But they've been here for a very long time. So we'll see how you work out. And no, listen. Just to make them feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For their sake, not.
Hey, listen. All my employees, they're good kids.
Yeah.
They're good kids. I trust them. But you know, teens, they're all wishy-washy and emotions.
So I see.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I thought you were downplaying how amazing I am.
No, Bill,
Yeah.
Bill, look at me. You are my elite employee. Starting today.
Starting today.
Right now.
You're elite employee.
You are coming to Oregon with me. And you will be my new boss. Well, not my boss. You work because...
Well, we'll be on an equal level, right?
It is
I'm
my
a leader,
shack.
you're a leader. We should be on even ground.
You will be a leader of your club. I'll also be leading in your club because they will be giving me money.
See,
to come
that's
visit you.
the thing, though, is I'm not so sure if my club will come with us. They have their lives here. But also, if it's for me, maybe they'll
For
follow.
you, and there's like a lot of them. So they'll probably come in hordes.
Yeah, well, I'll have to figure out space for all of them. There's so many of them.
Don't even worry about it.
So many.
You know,
Just
Gravity Falls,
hundreds.
it's a small...
Give or take a lot.
There's, it's a small town, but, like, not that small. There's places for them. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so my followers could stay here and help the expansion project.
So you want to be bringing them with you?
Well, I'll leave some of them here. I'll bring my elite division.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they will come to Gravity Falls and stay in Gravity Falls and pay me every day admission to the museum to come visit you.
I would assume so. Yeah.
That's good enough for me.
Okay.
You will be working in the gift shop until, and Bill, if you're okay with it, I truly think, I talked earlier about my tours as Mr. Mystery. Bill, I do not say this lightly. I truly think you could be Mystery Junior one day.
Mystery Junior.
I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I think you could be Mystery Junior one day.
Mystery Junior. So, I would be the heir to your mystery kingdom.
To running the tours of the Mystery Shack, yeah.
So I won't inherit your kingdom afterward?
You will inherit running the tours of the Mystery Shack. Which is a grand honor, because everyone comes to the Mystery Shack for Mr. Mystery, and if you're the new Mr. Mystery, everyone's coming there for you.
Oh,
It's an honor.
so I'm going to inherit the title of Mr. Mystery.
Exactly. Basically, royalty.
Mr. Bill Mystery.
I love
like
it. That's really good.
Or maybe I could come up with something better.
You have some time. I probably won't die for a while.
Do heart attacks run in your family?
I probably talked about him before, but I don't know.
Huh.
He'll probably give me one. I think you have a very bright future ahead of you.
I think we're going to have a beautiful business opportunity together.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. I like that word.
I'm glad that you finally agreed to it.
To a bright new future.
To a bright new future.
Where it's hopefully warm most of the time, like here.
It is sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it is.
And how are we getting there? To remind you, I don't get paid here.
One of your followers, they're like plane ticket money?
Well, they don't like to give me funds directly. They like to get me gifts sometimes. Offerings. Yeah. Oh.
Sorry about that.
Just eating it, just like that. Isn't that a bit sour?
You wanna try it?
Ugh! I don't like it. I don't like it. Are you trying to poison me before I even get to?
No. Yo, it's an
Are you trying
acquired
to poison
taste.
me and take my followers?
It's an acquired taste.
It tastes like a long time to acquire it. I would like to dilute mine a little bit. Mine needs to be diluted a little bit. Yeah.
But you will eat it.
Well, I won't eat it. I'll dilute it into my drink or whatever. I saw other people doing this. You're just eating it, just like that. Just like that. Wow, you seem to really be enjoying that.
It's pretty good.
I find that hard to believe. Are you sure this doesn't? Are you sure this doesn't hurt the Stanley?
The Stanley's fine.
Haha, I'll trust you, I guess.
The sore in my mouth, however, is not.
Oh, I forgot that you told me about that.
Yeah, I told you about it earlier. When we were sitting alongside the pool together.
Yeah. We've been hanging out for the last few days. Me and Stanley, we've grown pretty close next to the pool.
Bill, I feel like you're the first person to truly understand me. I do.
Well, I haven't met a lot of people, but you seem to be very like-minded.
There is one thing.
Oh, so after we make the deal, you throw in the little catch. What is this gonna be?
I have a complicated relationship with someone. You know, I don't know what you're hoping to get out of this. But I just thought I'd throw that out there.
You have a complicated relationship with someone. Meaning what?
I had a fling back in the day, and by fling I mean we were kind of in love or whatever, and then we kind of parted ways. It was a whole thing. And we're kind of back in each other's lives, but it's hard. But you know, he is open to business opportunities, if you know what I mean.
There's a lemon seed in my straw. I almost died.
You can't die before we get to Oregon.
Don't worry, my followers won't let me die. Hopefully.
So I just thought you should be aware of that.
Okay.
Just want to throw it out there.
Uh-huh. Pretty lucky person, I guess.
Yeah. To get all of Mr. Mystery.
They're not going to try and steal my inheritance, are they?
No! He has no real interest in the Mystery Shack, really. He is the guy I mentioned earlier. He really computer savvy. He kind of does his own thing, you know. He doesn't really help out with the shack as much because he's like doing like important things, which I have my important things too. But we're kind of like this. But we could be like this. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Like what?
What?
Huh?
Oh, like so we're like this.
Yeah.
And you and I are like this. So we could be like this.
Like a triangle.
Pretty much like a triangle, yeah.
I see. Interesting.
Which we already talked earlier. We like pyramids. We said that earlier.
I do. You know what? Triangles are my favorite shape. I think.
You know, they're alright. You know, it's like the symbol on the back of money. I like money.
That's where I first saw it. I saw it on a dollar bill.
A dollar bill.
That's just like me. I see what you did there.
So I just thought you. I don't know what you expect out of this. So I figured it was over. I should mention that. I'm not a single Stanley.
Yeah. Interesting.
You remember when I was talking about my brother's exes earlier?
Yeah.
I don't really listen when he talks about his exes. I don't really remember anything about his exes. He's had a few, I think. There is one I know about.
One.
There's one that I care to remember about. You'll never guess who it is.
Did you steal your brother's ex?
I stole my brother's ex.
Let me guess. It's because you're a party person.
And he's not. Totally not for other reasons. That are, we don't have to get into that. Anyway, I just,
And so you're a single Stanley, and you said you're very rich, right? You're very, very rich.
So rich.
Really, really rich, and you have a big kingdom, and you're single.
I didn't say that. I said I am not a single Stanley.
Oh, you're not a single Stanley. Oh.
It depends on the day, honestly.
Depends on the day.
He's working things out. I said it was better to focus on yourself before jumping back into things. It's complicated. You wouldn't understand. If we had a relationship status, it would say it's complicated. He taught me that one.
Does he have memory issues too or something?
I must have a type! He does. So anyway, it's complicated.
Well, is your brother helping him with his memory situation?
Yes.
So he'll be able to help me with mine.
Probably. Hey.
Okay.
It'll be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see a single thing that would possibly go wrong with inviting you to the Mystery Shack.
It sounds like a better version of what I'm doing here. You know, I got my beach. I'm sure I'll find a spot. Is there beaches in Oregon?
There are some within driving distance.
There are. Driving.
Well, I have the Stanley mobile. You'll love it. It's a beaut. Okay,
Stanley Mobile.
is my car.
Part of your Stanley Kingdom.
Part of my Stanley
your
Chariot,
Stanley
if you
Chariot.
will.
Yeah. Okay.
So there are beaches within driving distance.
Okay. So, but it's not walking distance like this every single day.
Listen, you've only been here a month. You don't know how tired of it you're gonna be.
I'm gonna get tired of this.
So tired. It
Really?
never changes. It's always the same. It's always bright and sunny and beautiful and stuff. But like, what's the fun in that? It never changes. Plus, we already made a deal, so.
You know, I don't like things being too stagnant. That's why,
yeah.
you know, I've been trying to stir up a little bit of trouble here.
Trouble?
Not trouble. Some fun, you know.
Oh, yeah!
My club, we're trying to, you know, get some weirdness going on.
Weirdness?
Yeah, you make things a little bit different and stuff, you know.
Okay, weird and different are like the two best words to describe the Mystery Shack.
Really?
It is so weird and different there.
Weird and different.
You are gonna...
Well, I'm excited.
I don't see why you wouldn't
This
be.
is gonna be good for our club, I think.
Because that's the thing about us humble leaders.
Yes.
We put our people first. Their needs and their wants.
Exactly.
And if you think this is good for the club, then it's good for you.
Because, you know, if my club is happy, I'm happy.
And you know, Bill, if you're happy, I'm happy.
There's a lemon seed in my mouth.
That's so very happy.
It's no longer in my mouth.
I honestly cannot see a single downside to any of this.
It sounds like the perfect, like, you know what? It sounds like a situation where there is no flaws.
I can't think of anything.
And, you know, my club will be fine. You know, we'll start progressing and expanding our business venture. Our business is going to expand outside of your kingdom eventually.
Oh, like how?
Well, like, we don't want to just stay in one place for forever.
Well, why would you want to leave the shack?
Well, as you said, it's like a triangle, right? We're going to... But that triangle will be the entire world.
And we'll be like equals. Like an upside down triangle, like that. We're up here, we're these two, and the world is this one down here.
Well, you'll be one of my elite employees.
Oh.
But the thing is that you need to start in one position to not make everybody else jealous. And then we'll promote you eventually.
Even though I'm the one who gave you a platform and everything.
Well, it's kind of like where I'm starting. That'll be you as well when we upgrade.
Well, I'm also I'm Mr. Mystery of the Mystery Shack. I already have a title and everything, and you're just kind of like the guy who didn't have a name, who lived as a lifeguard for a month.
I have a mysterious backstory, though.
Which is why you're good for Mr. Mystery.
And that's why one day I'll be Mr. Bill Mystery.
When I'm long dead, yeah.
Yeah, and then, you know, and then by that point I'm going to have expanded probably past the Mystery Shack.
So you would no longer be Mr. Bill Mystery.
Well, I
Because
would,
you've
but I
expanded
would
past
be something more.
More than Mr. Mystery.
I would hope so.
The fact that you've never even heard of Mr. Mystery or the Mystery Shack Tells me all I need to know. It tells me all I need to know because that means that you just don't know enough about the world yet to understand how big of a privilege it is. And you'll find out eventually, and that's okay. I'm okay with that.
I think that you're failing to see the bigger picture here, Stanley. You need to think outside of the box. I know that there's a great big world. I don't know how big. But ideally, I have plans for my club.
How big's your club again?
Well, in the hundreds, give or take. A lot.
Like how many hundreds?
300 something. 300.
You mean like 2 to 300, or what do you?
Oh,
because 3 to 300, that's the same number.
Yeah, no, I meant to say 2 to 300. That's what I meant to say.
200 to 300.
Yeah, that's just a start. We're only a month old. Our club. Well, not even.
You have.
It took me a few weeks.
You have between 200 and 300 people.
Yeah.
Can I meet them?
That's a lot of people to meet. That's a lot of people.
Well,
to
I
gather.
mean, you know, since you're.
You know what, Stanley? You can start by meeting 3 of them. 3 of them. Is that okay?
Well, I mean, you talked a big game about being bigger than Mr. Mystery.
Well, you know, that's really far down the line. You might not even be alive at that point.
That is true.
I'm going to, you know, your legacy will be secure because I will be ever expanding the mystery legacy.
I like it.
You know, there will be gold statues commemorating what you did for my club.
A big gold statue.
Yeah. Picture
Of me.
it. Picture it.
Oh, I'm picturing it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I got married to a statue once.
You got married to a statue.
I was at a low point. You know, I'm better now.
Yeah, that must have been pretty low. I thought your brother was pretty low, but that's also pretty.
Listen, you have no idea how low Stanford can get.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to hear more about this statue situation. Are you still married to this statue?
Divorces are expensive.
So you're married to how you can marry a statue?
It is it was in Vegas. Do you know where Vegas is?
No.
This story would make a lot more sense if you knew what Vegas was. So just know, a lot of things can happen in Vegas, okay?
Uh-huh.
Worst of the worst, best of the best. Usually worst of the worst from my experience. And marriages are legally binding contracts, you know. I have signed a few.
Like our deal.
Like our deal.
Yeah. Like our deal.
I've signed a few contracts in my life. They're not that easy to get out of. You know, for a guy who likes to, you know, get out of things, they're not that easy to get out of sometimes.
Well, you strike me as someone who wouldn't like to be tied down. Though it sounds like you're pretty tied down already.
Goldie's not in the picture. He's gone.
Is that the complicated? Did your brother also? Is that that's not your current situation?
No, Goldie's the statue. But it is a legally binding thing because divorce is expensive.
Uh-huh.
I just, you know.
Uh-huh.
I thought you were gonna laugh when I mentioned it.
In Las Vegas, you can marry a statue.
You do a lot of things in Vegas.
A lot of things.
We'll go there one day.
Sounds like a good business opportunity.
I like the way you think.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Are the people there smart or stupid?
Oh, they're stupid.
Ah, that's what
they're stupid. I love stupid people.
Me too.
Yeah, we're smart.
We are smart.
I feel like we're pretty smart.
Steven?
So I'm asking myself a question here. Are we smarter than everyone else? I think we are.
Yeah.
My bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
our
I
bro.
like that.
Yeah. You gotta
No one's ever done that to me before.
someone on the beach saw a really cool guy came up to me and he did that and I thought
Wait,
he
we
was
just-
trying to kill me. It was a misunderstanding.
Oh no, Bill.
I thought he was trying to kill me, but don't worry, we sorted things out. He taught me.
Can we do that again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, we're bros.
We're bros.
We're bros.
We're broing it up.
I haven't had a bro in so long.
Really? Well, it sounds like your brother's not much of a bro. Sounds like he's a chuz.
The biggest.
The biggest chuz.
Listen, my brother sucks. No, he doesn't suck. He's not the
Hashtag
worst guy.
Chuz Ford. Get it trending.
Get it trending. Get it trending. See, the thing about my brother is he doesn't get it like we do. I feel like you're gonna meet the guy and you're gonna be like, ugh,
Ugh. Brother, ugh, am I right?
right?
But like literally, brother, ugh.
Brother, ugh.
Yeah.
He doesn't have some problems though. I will be honest with you.
He's not like us. We're problemless.
Right? Not a care in the world, problemless. My brother, he kind of, he has some issues. So if he, like, if he doesn't trust you, or he's like, oh, let me see your eyes, or anything like that, he doesn't really do it anymore.
Yeah.
But I get nervous with him, because when he sees new people, I get nervous that maybe he'll do it again. He hasn't done it in, like, 30 years, but who knows?
Uh-huh.
I just thought I'd mention that, he's kind of a whack job.
Ooh, he's a little cuckoo bananas.
Dude, Cuckoo Bananas is correct. He is like just like this cup.
I didn't even know I knew that phrase until right now.
I've honestly probably never heard that anyone ever say that before ever in my life, but maybe it's an island thing.
Maybe, I must have overheard it here somewhere
It's
before.
an island thing.
Cuckoo bananas. Who would ever say that?
You
So
apparently.
I must have overheard it.
It's a weird island language. See, people say weird things in Gravity Falls too, but you'll catch on. You'll catch on. Like, you know what a summer ween is?
I have some guesses, but I don't think that's very appropriate.
Oh, Bill, you rascal, you naughty dog! It's Halloween.
I don't bark.
It's an expression, though.
By my bite. Jeez, you can't make some jokes about biting anyone around here.
Yeah, it's just you kind of have sharp teeth. That kind of scary. I was a little inside.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
It's alright. I was just.
I think that's another
unsettled.
reason that people around here worship me a little bit is, I have some features that most people don't.
Yeah, that whole eye thing. I didn't want to mention it because my brother also has a weird appearance. He got bullied for it as a child.
They do have a nurse on staff in the hotel.
Lazy Susan also has something going on that I would know nothing about. I don't judge people based off their appearance.
Yeah.
I wondered, but not in a judgmental way because I'm pretty humble.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to ask, but I feel like now's an appropriate time to ask what's going on.
Since I'll be, the hotel nurse, she took a look when I washed up on the beach, and she didn't really know what was up with it. She ended up she thinks it's some form of jaundice in my eye. It might be allergy based. I don't know. I've been trying to stay away from dairy and milk because she thinks that might be the cause of it.
Man, that would be horrible. To never, ever be able to have a dairy product ever again where you break out in jaundice. Has anything else happened? Anything else happen when you drink milk? Anything worth noting? That sounds like a horrible, horrible fate. Yeah, I'm sorry.
My tongue gets a little fuzzy sometimes.
I'm sorry.
It's so hard. Me and milk do not mix.
That must be horrible.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you go through that.
Yeah. She said that she said that that's her best theory.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a health theory so far. But she told me to just avoid it just in case. I don't think I have a milk allergy. I've eaten some ice cream, even though she told me not to, and I've been fine.
Oh,
I'm
you
still
must really
alive.
like ice cream. This must be really hard for you.
Yeah. It's really
How
hard.
often do you eat ice cream?
Almost every couple days at least, even though I have a milk allergy that gives me jaundice. I'm not supposed to drink milk, but I still do it all the time. I eat ice cream all the time.
I feel like if that's the only thing you do, you don't drink milk, you don't have milk in your coffee, you don't have milk in your cereal. You know, if the one thing you do, God forbid a man wants some ice cream. That's my feeling.
You know what? That's what I'm saying. You know what? You look like a guy who would really like some milk. You look like a guy who would have a complicated enemies to lovers relationship with milk.
It's really weird you say that, because I've been told that before.
Really?
I don't know why.
You know,
I don't know why anyone would say that.
It's only a matter of time before people start making fan edits of you.
Oh, I would never see them.
Yeah.
I would never see them. I try to avoid the internet.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Yeah. You seem like you never have a allergic reaction. You know, I really like.
No, but I do have this weird, not to get personal.
Uh-huh.
I have this weird deformity to my toe. Where one of my toes is freakishly longer than the others. And it makes everyone around me uncomfortable.
Oh, that's weird, because I have a toe that's shorter than the rest.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant.
Oh,
I meant that all the toes around that toe are normal size. So it makes that one look, it makes them look all my toes look super long because of my one short toe.
Yeah, what happened to be your second toe next to your big toe, would it?
It is.
Oh! How queer.
And when I pointed out, when people pointed out to me, initially, I would say, you're delusional. My foot looks normal. There's nothing wrong with the size of my toe. And then, people kept pressing, and eventually I looked it up and found out it was a deformity. And then I never apologized to anyone, because I'm just so humble.
Well, I mean, if it's...
Who's Raz's deformed toe dot cause?
It's just a little different, okay?
I just thought it was worth mentioning.
Uh-huh. You know what? You should embrace your shorter toe. We should both embrace it. Look, roses. Oh, this is, I love to stop and smell the roses. Nothing gives me greater joy in this life than stopping and smelling the roses.
Do you like roses?
I like them better than I like lemons.
This one tastes
Why
better.
are you so far off of the camera?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Bill, there's this whole thing out there that I don't think you understand yet because, you don't have that much memory, but out there in the sky, there are galaxies.
I thought they were angels crying tears
Well,
for
they're there
our
too.
sins or something.
They're there too.
Oh,
They're there.
they're in the galaxies.
They're kind of above the galaxies. It's kind of like layers.
Huh. Okay. Not sure I'm following.
I just thought you might not like galaxies.
Okay.
There's stars up there too. You watch the stars at night. I like to look at the stars.
Well, yeah, they're something about them is so nostalgic.
Right.
Hmm.
I think so.
They give me comfort to watch. Sometimes I just lay on the beach, I stare up at the stars.
Well, you know what? In Oregon, in Gravity Falls, if you look up, there's a clear night sky. Here, there's pollutants and all that stuff. There's light pollution. Nasty, right? In Gravity Falls, it is the clearest sky you'll ever see in your life.
Really?
It's beautiful.
Huh. Nice. I think I'm gonna like it in this Gravity Falls place.
I think I'm gonna like having you there.
Really?
Bill, these past few days with you ain't been the best. I really feel like I met a kindred spirit.
We're bros.
Bros.
Bros for life.
It's nice to have a bro who finally appreciates me.
Right? Not like your other bro.
Oh, he's the worst.
Boo. I'm not excited to meet your bro.
We'll try to keep him away from you as much as possible. He's kind of weird.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'll tell him that I have an allergy to him.
You know what he'll probably do?
What?
Since he wants to be so messy with his relationships, he'll probably come on to you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No, thank you. A nerd?
Disgusting.
Nah, he doesn't know how to party. Boo. Boo.
Bill, if the only downside to living in Gravity Falls is dealing with my brother, it's gonna be okay. You know, he I dog on him, but he's really not that bad.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna like this place. What?
I nothing.
What?
Your water just looked really funny.
My water looked really funny. What?
Sorry, I had water in my throat.
Oh, yeah, it happens to us sometimes.
Happens to us all. Yep.
Yep.
So you really don't think they're gonna buy you a plane ticket, huh?
No. Hey, I go sneak on, right? Well, wait. Don't you need a passport to travel?
You don't have one?
I've seen a lot of people here have to show them at the front desk. I don't even know what my name is. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna get to this Gravity Falls place.
Listen, Bill. I know a guy. I know a few guys. You know, I haven't talked to him in a while, but I can get you a passport. Don't worry. Sneaking onto the plane, I'm sure you can talk your way into it.
You know what? I'm very persuasive.
If I can get you that passport,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
I
yeah.
will. I know a few guys.
Yeah.
I trust you to be able to persuade your way onto that plane.
You know what? I'm a very persuasive guy. I'm really good at making deals, as you saw. I'm very good at making deals.
Don't leave me hanging.
Yeah. I think this won't be an issue at all.
I can't see what could possibly go wrong about this.
Nothing could go wrong. We're going to go to Gravity Falls. I'm going to expand my club. I'm going to become Mr. Mystery, Mr. Bill Mystery. Eventually. It sounds like the perfect deal. Nothing. You know what? I thought that this was perfect. A free room and board in a
They're taking
tropical
advantage
place.
of you.
But you know what? You've enlightened me. You've enlightened me to the fact that they're taking advantage of me. And I know that you'll treat me better.
So much better. Because we're friends, Bill. We're bros.
And you're humble.
Look
You're
at me.
humble. Yeah. You look very humble.
I'm so excited to see what the future holds for us.
I'm sure it's going to be great. Guys, what could possibly go wrong? Bill won't regret this at all, right?
And that kid's moving again.
See, I'm my dog. You know, you just had to lay on you just had to lay on the sand for a little bit. Oh, maybe it was just a wave, actually.
Oh, it's the ambulance.
Oh,
It's the paramedics.
oh. Hey, you let this chuzz in here.
What do you mean, Chuz?
I mean,
You know,
our dear, lovely Prime Minister.
always. I'm always the Prime Minister. Somebody said Lottie in chat. I don't know what that is though.
Lottie.
Yeah. It sounds stupid as fuck.
Yeah, it seems to have a lot of them.
Anyway, I just wanted to ask Bill a question. You know, you've been on the beach for like what, a month now. So obviously you have to have a favorite aquatic animal. And I just wanted to know what your favorite was.
My favorite aquatic animal.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's a difficult decision.
That's a pretty good question. I just call them all fish.
All of them. All of them?
Pretty much.
Every single one. Uh-huh.
It's an interesting thing to say.
I can only see so much from the shore, but I like these sharks. They have really sharp teeth. Look at them all.
They do have a lot of sharp teeth, isn't it?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, there's sharks, but sharks never really interested me that much.
Yeah, you know what, though? There's one sea creature that I just do not like.
Oh?
I see so many people come here with their little merch and their little shirts and their funny gimmicky mugs that have little axolotls on them. They're just so corny. They're so...
No. Honestly, that's so valid of you, because honestly, sharks are way better anyways. Sharks are heavily misunderstood creatures. You know, they tend to actually be really passive, and they just got like this insane like reputation because of movies and because of what people have said and like their sharp teeth, and I really just don't think that's fair.
It's not fair. It's not fair. You know what? You have to get to know a shark before you judge it, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
My eyes to sharks.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, is it more than just a fish now?
Yeah, but I do find it funny because you hate axolotls.
Yeah.
My brother used to have one.
Really?
You guys are gonna hate each other. Oh my god, he loves them.
This guy just...
That guy, he must stink. Like, there's no way he takes showers regularly. Like, there's no way.
Listen, he claims he does. When we were kids, I don't know what happened these past few years, because he smells like garbage right now.
Ooh.
But back when we were kids, he took a lot of care in his hygiene, a little too much. He spent a lot of money at the mall getting soap from the soap store.
Was it special soap?
It's something like Snow Fairy, probably because he's like a fairy or something. I don't know. He spent a lot of money on that in high school, but ever since then, he just smells like garbage.
He should get back into actually showering. You know, maybe some special soap would like do him some good or something.
I think that you're right. I think we need to get Ford some special soap because he smells like shit right now.
I bet he does.
Yeah, I'm sure most people with a lot of exes need special soap.
Gotta really get through the dirt and the grime.
Yet still remains stinky. I think it's just a personality trait at that point, right?
Some may say. I didn't say that, but some might say.
Yeah, I'm scared that, you know what? He sounds like a guy who judges others, but he needs to be judging himself a bit more.
Man, Ford, he really grinds my gears. I can't stand the guy.
And he likes axolotls. A nerd and corny?
Worst combination ever.
I didn't have an opinion on axolotls because I barely even know how to say the word. I don't even really know what they look like.
Try to spell it.
A-S-K alotl. I don't know.
Close enough.
There's a lot of I don't really care about all the whatevers they are, but if you don't like them and Ford likes them, I don't like them.
You're more inclined to side with me, right? You're
Absolutely.
like, we're like each other's hype men.
Yes,
man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm doing the fist bump motion too. You can't see me, but I'm doing it. Yay!
I think that was a really good question. We kind of got to learn more about each other through that question.
Yeah.
The three of us.
Yeah, especially if you two are going back to Gravity Falls. You need to learn a lot about each other.
Yeah, this is a huge commitment,
It's kind of hard when he doesn't even know anything about himself. But
that's the thing. I need to find out things about. I didn't even know I did axolotls.
You know what? The fact that you don't know anything about yourself just means that you get to experience everything for the first time, and I think that's a wonderful thing.
I think that's a wonderful thing. Some people may take advantage of that because it is an easily manipulatable thing.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure you get in the right hands.
Well, I'm so thankful that I have you looking out for me.
Zach, see, we were meant for each other, Bill. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We've got to make sure this power doesn't go into the wrong hands.
Exactly. But you'll be there to make sure nobody tries to take advantage.
I will supervise everything you do. It'll be great.
It's gonna be great. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Exactly, nothing. Nothing ever goes wrong. And you don't have to worry about anything happening.
Do you like clubs? I have a club. I have an exclusive club you can join if you're interested.
I'm actually not a big fan of clubs. You know, I tend to like to do things on my own, you know. I thank you for the offer, though. It's very nice that you want to involve me in your club.
Did you hear him out, though? Because he actually has, like, you know, Bill...
It's very exclusive.
It's very exclusive.
Bill's, my bro Bill, he's kind of humble, and, you know, he doesn't really go that hard on the cell, but the thing about him is he has a tragic backstory, and he's pretty charismatic.
I don't know.
I don't even hear him out.
I don't even have a family, so you know this club is kind of like my family. It's hard out here.
Isn't that sad?
I guess that is pretty sad, but also like lots of people don't have family. You know.
That is true.
But he doesn't know anything about his past. He doesn't know anything.
So what if he does have a family? Then, if he doesn't know anything about his past.
I'm his family now. We're a found family.
We are. We're bros.
Oh, that's so sweet. I guess since you've found a family now, I don't even have to join your club.
Well, no, they like keep like listening to how sad his story is.
You could be one of the bros. You know, my bro club.
We did do the whole.
We did. Wait, doesn't that mean Stanley's also in the bro club?
Well, of course I am.
Yeah. Stanley's very involved in like an elite employee.
More like a partner, but
we'll figure out the details later. Yeah. But we're always expanding, so if you ever want to help us expand.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with like helping anybody and everyone, you know. I'm here to help. It's like a great quality of mine, you know. I try to keep things in line, you know. It's great.
You can help others by helping us expand.
Yeah, or better idea, I could help you guys get to Oregon.
Really?
Yeah, you know, I know a guy, you know, and
you know a guy.
I know a guy. Trust me.
I like this kid.
Yeah, I know a guy, and honestly, who needs planes when you could just get on a boat?
A boat?
A boat. Listen, I know, it might seem slower, but actually, one, you get to see a whole bunch of things while you're on the boat. So that would equate to your new life experiences, you know? And it would be such a positive, you know? Because, get this, it's not just some regular boat, it's a yacht.
Oh,
a yacht?
Yeah.
I know how to steer boats. I've done some boat
I
driving
see the yachts all the time in the cruise ship.
But a yacht? I could drive one of those.
Yeah, and it goes so fast. Honestly, you should go as fast as possible once you get access to it.
Really?
Yep.
Me and my bro out on the sea
together,
heading to Oregon.
Live off the land, well, the water.
I think it's a great opportunity. You know,
that sounds like a lot of fun.
Bill, you don't understand the irony of this.
Really?
But this is all I've ever wanted. This is all I've ever wanted.
You wanted to go out on the sea with your bro.
With my bro?
Oh. And let me guess, he's too much of a party pooper.
Too much of a party pooper. Well, there was more.
Yeah.
But it's not important because we're gonna do this right now. On a yacht?
On a yacht.
On a yacht.
Why did I think of this before?
Well, we didn't have a yacht before, but now we have a yacht.
Exactly. Listen, you just gotta head to the guy's place, right? Just walk inside. He doesn't really care if anybody visits, right? And he also doesn't care if you just, like, take the keys off the counter and you just walk out to his yacht.
I love this kind of guy.
Yeah, he's so relaxed, and he really works the entire day, too. He works 12 a.m. all the way till 9 p.m., you know? So he's not even home. And you know what? He doesn't even have cameras installed because he's just so relaxed.
Wow. You know what? This guy sounds really chill.
He does sound really chill.
I think that this guy would have no problem with us taking his yacht.
I think
He wouldn't.
If we have permission to take it?
I don't even think I think he's chill enough that you don't even need permission, from what I'm hearing.
You just gotta make sure you go extremely fast. once you get it.
Not to ruffle any feathers. I've known a few guys like this before in my past. I know how to deal with this kind of stuff. Bill, don't even worry about it. We're getting off this island. We just have to be fast.
Yeah, and honestly, it's just gonna be you guys and the yacht just chilling on the ocean.
Just being chill?
Just
being chill.
Being chill.
That's all I've ever wanted.
That's all you ever need.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Of
I don't
course.
know who you are, and you're helping us.
You don't even need to know me. It's honestly, it's out of the goodness of my heart.
Dude,
This
person just like
You're so kind.
solved all our problems.
Right.
It's like they're like used to solving problems or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like maybe in another life I was like a therapist or something. Or like a lawyer.
I was just gonna say that.
Being a therapist.
Holy crap. Oh, I just got a heart palpitation from how weird that was.
Or a teacher. You could be a teacher every Thursday.
Oh my god, like you could teach people how to do things.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could, and I think I maybe should. And I think this would be a great way for me to expand my prowess, my knowledge, you know? And maybe even develop like my own sort of like club.
But, you could just join my club. We could be a very expansive club. Or you could create your club and we can merge.
I don't know if I want to be
manage your club.
I could.
You could help me manage my club.
Listen, my friend Bill here, his club is enormous. Like 75,000 people probably, or something like that. What if because you can't, you don't really know what's going on. There's like
you know what? There's a lot of chaos and discord in my club.
Is there now?
You could manage the discord within the club.
You can help resolve it.
I think honestly, I wouldn't mind managing like some Discord, you know?
Like you could like manage the Discord and like manage the chaos. And I think it would be great.
Yeah, it's a great job. It's great.
Yeah, and you know what? I could help with like some of the mining aspects and like the crafting aspects too.
Oh yeah, of the club. Yeah, yes. You could mine and craft with the club.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what?
So have you ever thought of like? Because I think that like this would also be a good opportunity for you to like overwatch the members and like oversee them.
Yeah, honestly, I think this might be beneficial for all three of us. Not just me, but all three of us. You know, Bill won't have to worry about like micromanaging. Stanley won't have to worry about where the money's going. And I can just make sure all the members are well behaving under my control.
And through this, you can gain a new identity.
Exactly.
5 new identities.
Because one person can't handle all of this, so you'll want to hire employees when really you could just be the employee secretly, have 5 different identities.
Yeah, 5 different identities. And I'll make sure I overwatch everybody.
Thank you.
Okay?
I like this guy.
Everybody will be watched. There's no need to worry. I am a great person. I've done this, like, honestly, this might as well have been the second time I've overwatched people, it feels like.
I'm always watching what you're gonna be doing because like I'm your like manager. Well, we're kind of like a triangle if you think about it, because we're all like equal.
Yeah. Honestly, like this is a nice little friendship triangle we got going.
This is a great friendship triangle.
I love friendship. I've never heard that before.
I've never been in one of those.
I've never heard the phrase friendship triangle, but I kind of like it.
You know what? I love triangles.
Everybody does. Why wouldn't somebody like triangles? They have such a good, like, their angles.
Yeah.
Triangles are just better. And that's why we're in a friendship triangle. You know, coined by me. I've never heard that phrase from anywhere else.
What was that?
This is a song I was coming up with. Okay, sorry, it wasn't a hit. That's okay. I'm still working on it. I can't sing as great as you can.
It's okay. You know, I try really hard. I have to perfect my craft. You know, it's hard. I think that maybe you should work on your song parodies a bit more. We can do more song parodies in the future.
Yeah, we'll present them at your Mystery Palace.
Yeah, the Mystery Palace.
Yeah.
Palace.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because I know you're just being humble. You're calling it a shack, but I know.
Yeah, it's large.
Yeah. Comically large, even.
Comically large. Honestly, I believe it.
Some may say.
Some may say.
Some may say.
So, will you hunt out the people in this club? Because, you know, not everybody's great like us. The three of us, we're great. Not everybody's great like us. So will you hunt out the people who aren't as good?
Yeah,
Hunt
obviously. Yeah. I'll make sure.
Those,
Like-
like a jackass hunter, like a jack hunt. Well, sorry, I'll censor it. Like a jack hunter. Will you hunt for the jacks?
Yeah, I will. You know, honestly, you don't need to worry about anything that happens inside of your little club. You know, I'm great at managing discords and chaos and mining and crafting. And as you said, let's censor it. I can jack hunter the people out of here.
You know
We
what?
found the perfect guy.
This is the perfect guy.
You're the perfect guy.
You're on everything, man.
Exactly. I'm just qualified for everything, honestly.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you had like a bunch of different skills and
You're
stuff.
our jack of all trades.
Exactly.
Our jack hunter of all trades.
Exactly.
Maybe-
And there's nothing we need to worry about. You know,
Things can only go up from here. Am I right? Nothing bad will ever happen.
which one of you motherfuckers muted me? Sorry.
I just you know what? I like this guy standing up for himself.
Yeah!
Taking up.
Yeah, hunting
Exactly.
jacks.
Yeah, that was it.
You're a real jack hunter.
Thank you. I try my best. Notice how they didn't mute me again? Exactly.
They're scared. You
said,
told
"Listen
them
to
what's
the
up.
wind." We are
And
on an island, so it could have been the wind.
Oh, yeah. You know, there's some choppy signal out here. Oh,
Yeah.
Anybody that mutes me again is getting banned.
See, already managing, already overwatching the people.
this guy's
I'm
great.
always overwatching the people.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a great impact.
Really?
Yeah.
That's genuinely interesting. You know, I'm gonna shorten it. It's really long. Genuinely interesting is really long, so I'm just gonna shorten it to Genshin.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna make a Genshin impact.
Exactly. That's
Oh, like genuinely giving a
interesting.
shit. Oh.
No. Genuinely interesting impact.
Gen shit impact. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so glad you guys understand, really.
Can you? One more question, please. So these people that you're the jacks, if you will, the jacks. When you hunt them down, what exactly are you gonna do with them? Like, are you just gonna get rid of them, or like enroll them into like some kind of like little like boot camp or something?
Yeah. Like we'd like to see you run a very tight ship. You know.
Oh, I think I could definitely do a boot camp of some sort. You know, some people just need to be re-reformed, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with sending them to boot camp
You know what?
and just
One of the
making
best-
sure they get the therapy they need.
You know what? One of the best tests that you can. One of the things that helps the most, I think, with the brain is exercise. And you know what? Sometimes doing tests is a great way to help people.
You're right.
Yeah.
Honestly, even like maybe even like prism treatment kind of. So it could be like oh my god, it could be like a therapy / prison.
Oh.
You know, I think we could do tests, therapy tests, and if they need be, we can lock them up. It's kind of like a prison. Theraprism.
I like that. I like. Sounds kind of scary.
Yeah.
I'm sure a theraprism is fine.
For other people, I'm sure that they would enjoy that. I think that'd be very good for them.
I think it would be very
I'm
good.
glad that I would never have to go there, but you know, it sounds.
You would never have to go there.
Yeah.
You specifically would never have to go there, honestly. Like, why would you?
I'm already.
Dude, this is
great.
my bro. My bro. There's nothing wrong with this guy. Look at this guy. Nothing wrong with him.
Nothing wrong at all.
He has some jaundice.
Do I look like a chug?
He has some jaundice, and that's not something he can
No.
control. So
Yeah,
that's it.
Outside factors.
You'll be fine. I'm pretty sure your milk allergy will like go away eventually, or even like get worse or something. Who knows?
Depends on how you manage it.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's a milk allergy. You know, it's just a little bit of jaundice. It's just
We only got assumptions of what the milk allergy could be. And you know what?
We haven't
I think maybe
a milk allergy yet.
I'm pretty sure that at the Thera prison, we should offer, like, I don't know, maybe like meals, right? I'm thinking like, I don't know, like pink tie-dye, like soup. I think that could be interesting.
Ooh, tie-dye soup.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, pink tie-dye soup.
Really fruity.
Are you calling me fruity?
Well, you were married to a statue.
Okay, the statue. That's.
You know what? I'm progressive. I won't judge.
Listen,
love is love.
Imagine going to. You want these people to actually get better because they're in therapy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You want these people to get better. Why don't we give them like comfort meals?
What are you thinking?
Like, think about it. Like when you're a kid and there's this meal you really want because it's like easy, it's simple, but like it's warm and it brings you happiness. Like
Wait. I think I know what you're saying. You want to know what color is associated with happiness? Yellow. You want to know what's a great childhood food? Mac and cheese. Exactly!
Mm-hmm. You know what? I like to add a little color to it, though. I like to add a little red in there.
Oh.
Yeah, some ketchup.
Honestly, that's valid.
Anyone else?
I agree, personally.
Yeah.
And you know what? Stan, can you be quiet? We're trying to have a conversation. Bill, honestly,
I wouldn't, but
Stan, shut up!
Do you not like ketchup? Does it scare you to squirt ketchup out of a bottle?
I don't like the word squirt. I'm just really good at that.
Honestly, you not liking ketchup is a bit upsetting because I really like ketchup. You know, I like having it on my mac and cheese. And you know what? I love ketchup chips too.
You know, guess who's not allowed to eat ketchup chips in the same room as someone?
Whoa!
Oh my god.
It's because, we don't have them on the island.
On the island?
Yeah. Where we're at right now. Obviously.
We don't have them here.
You can always, import them. And you know what? It's a good thing you guys are going to Oregon, where there's a bunch of ketchup chips.
Yeah. You know, it's really close to the border of where ketchup chips
come from. I'll try them.
You should.
Maybe I'll like them. Who knows? I'm a new Stan. I'm turning over a new leaf.
Yeah, you know what? You did eat a ketchup that wasn't Heinz for the first time not that long ago.
We'll talk about that later.
You looked really traumatized from that. just the mention.
I learn something new every day.
Is that so?
Coming so far.
Touching my castle. We're so close.
Oh.
There's lemon seeds in the cinnamon bun.
I wonder who did that.
Well,
Tisk.
With this new, what'd you say your name was?
Here, it's spelled EPO.
Oh.
Epo?
Epo.
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 Epo?
Epo.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's said.
Epo.
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 Yeah, I need our accents.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I have the Islander accent because I've been on
I
this
have the
island
Oregon
for so long.
accent.
Yeah, it's just gotta be that.
Well, Epo, I think that our minions are in great hands with you overwatching them with your multiple identities and sorry, that caught me really off guard. I wasn't prepared for that. I think our people are.
Sorry, I think it was the jaundice in my eye. It was just spreading to the rest of my body and turning yellow.
Honestly, it's kind of really concerning that your eyes like that. It low-key freaks me out, and I think you should get it fixed.
Fixed?
Yeah. No, I think honestly, if you're going to Oregon, you should not really want to stand out that much. Especially, like, listen, if you're going to a town like Gravity Falls, where like everything's like out of the norm, wouldn't it be better to be in the norm so then you look out of the norm?
I could.
Well, no, because he's my.
Well, no, I just think it's
I mean, my club. Sorry, mispronouncing this all the time. My club really likes my eye. They think it's very important. You know, that's why they got me these earrings because.
well, yeah, but like, see, the thing is, I just feel like it's not iconic enough. It's just like too familiar, and it's like I don't know. I just feel like it's really common, and you should just get rid of it because it's really easy to recognize because of how common it is. And I just don't think it's worth to keep it.
Well, what if? Well, I can't just get rid of my jaundice. So what if I just walk around like this?
Where'd you get those anyway? It doesn't even fit over your hair.
Well, somebody left them on the beach. They're free made.
Oh, honestly, whoever left them, they must have a great fashion taste.
Yeah, obviously, like look at these. They're so
Like,
bad.
I'm thinking like a peculiar, great fashion taste.
They're very peculiar shaped, aren't they?
They are kind of
Sure.
Right? That's a really good word for it. I wouldn't have thought of that myself. I would have just called them weird. But peculiar works too.
Peculiar is the better word in it.
I guess so. It's more curious.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Uh-huh. Well, I had rose-colored glasses on for a second there. Everything was like.
Everybody send roses right now, quick, for the joke, for the bit.
We're building roses in our garden, so to speak.
It worked. People are sending roses.
Thank you for a rose. Thank you for the rose.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That's really good. Thank you.
I feel like.
Oh, thank you for the rose. That's my OTP.
I feel like we've got a good little friendship triangle going for us.
This is a really healthy friendship triangle.
Really healthy.
I'm so glad. I was on the fence about going back to going to Oregon. I don't know why I said back. I've never been there.
Yeah, why the fuck would you say back? You've never been to Oregon.
Yeah,
Slip of the tongue.
you just learned a whole bunch of things. I don't really blame a guy.
I was very hesitant, but you know what? You just came in here and you just erased all my fears. It's going to be way better.
You're hesitant.
It's going. I had a little bit. I have a really good setup here. And,
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
But it sounds like this deal, working with you at your mystery palace, will be way better than this deal I have going on here.
Yeah,
Like,
and honestly, I'm just really good at like, I'm just typically really good at erasing like fears and everything, like that.
Yeah.
I honestly consider it like a pastime of mine.
Really good at erasing. That's good.
Yeah.
Calm people by erasing things, which is great.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like my bad memories could be erased just by your voice.
Yeah. Like,
Exactly. Like,
it should be.
there's no like honestly, I should like get an occupation in like therapy or something.
I feel so chill right now.
I feel so chill right now.
Just me, you, and Eppo being chill.
Yes.
Being chill.
Oh, you hit me with your tassel. I'm being attacked. Sorry about that.
She has a mind of her own.
Her.
With our new yacht and our new
Our yacht
manager
that we're allowed to borrow. We're going to borrow.
and our new manager of Discord.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Nothing will go wrong.
And my club's going to grow.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to grow. I'm going to live happily ever after. You're going to live happily ever after.
For at least another few years.
Yeah,
Probably.
another few years.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm pretty sure Ford will eventually come around.
Yeah, he does that. He's stubborn. He drags his feet, but then he's like, "Oh, I kind of liked it in the end." He said the same thing about Waddles. You love Waddles. Oh my god, I didn't like the thing at first. My
The
good best
thing.
friend.
The thing.
It's a pig. It's a whole thing.
a pig. It's a whole thing. Well, we'll see.
I'm sure we'll see.
If you like it, I'm sure we'll just be chill. And get
Oh, we
along.
will be so chill.
Oh, thank
So
goodness.
chill.
Thank
I
goodness.
feel like we should go get our yacht now before that guy comes back.
Yeah, we're on a time limit. So
Yeah, you know what? He shows back up at his house at 9 p.m. as I said.
Ooh, it's
So
7:30 right now. If we want to get on that boat, we need to.
Well, I also wanted to grab grab dinner.
Yeah.
Well, you get it
You know,
for free.
yeah. I can get it. You know, I usually get it free.
Yeah.
I can weasel an extra one.
And you know, if we're running a little late getting the yacht, we'll run. We'll run. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You know what? I'm sure the kitchen will be fine if I borrowed some things to bring onto the yacht for us to eat.
Yeah.
Off of.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, you know, I have lots of access to the storage facilities and so we'll be set on that yacht.
You'll be set. And you know what? Before I leave, I just want to say, Bill, you really remind me of sharks. And honestly, it's really funny because I know somebody who reminds me a lot like dolphins. And I just thought it was like funny. Like, you both have yellow hair, and you know what? I just thought it was really funny.
Huh. A shark and a dolphin. Just being chill.
Just being chill.
I wish I knew what that meant.
I wish I did too.
I'll have to meet your friends sometimes.
Yeah. Honestly, all my friends are great. Honestly, if you met them, I think you would love them.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. Especially the blonde guy.
Blonde guy. You know what? Got good hair color taste.
We don't have a lot of blondes in Gravity Falls. I mean, there's those guys who live in the forest and eat my garbage, but that's all. You would love them. I feel like they would join your club. Really
Join my
easily.
club.
Really
I like
easily.
these guys already. I like this. Easy to manipulate, I'm guessing.
We need more blonde friends. Look at some more blonde friends.
More blonde friends.
Yeah. Honestly, and you know what? There's this one guy, right? He's blonde, and he's actually pretty famous. He kind of like starred in this musical called Falsettos. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
My brother loves that show because it's gay like him.
Wow.
I've never watched it, but he talks about the blonde guy from Falsettos like all the time.
Wow, really? Mm-hmm. He's not gonna yap my ear off, is he?
No. Ford won't talk to you. He'll be very standoffish to you, probably, you know.
I
Probably not
can't
even think about
imagine
you.
being around somebody who talks about falsettos nonstop all the time.
It's hard. It's a hard life.
I'm sure it is, yeah.
I live. I mean, really hard.
Yeah, it sounds really hard.
Well,
thank you for all of your assistance.
thank you, Ipa.
Yeah, of course.
Agree to disagree. Bros.
Well, I think I'll take my leave now. You know, it was wonderful talking and spreading my wisdom and just sharing like little fun facts and like learning more like about like the sharks thing. That was that's such a good animal to pick from.
Yeah, I think, you know what, if I could have a pet shark, I would. I think it'd be very interesting.
I did too.
Sharks in this water.
Yeah, they're actually just like jumping into the sky back there. Jumping.
So majestic. And you know what? Next time we talk, I think the three of us should like talk about more like psychology and philosophy. Like we could talk about like Pandora and like that entire thing, right? And I just think it would be really cool.
Maybe you'd be better off having a conversation with this guy's brother.
Yeah, he's kind of a nerd. He kind of likes stuff
Yeah,
like
that-
that.
Well, see, that's like the worst thing though. I don't want to talk to a nerd about it.
That's fair. That's fair.
You could educate the masses.
I mean, not a lot of people. Not a lot of people know about it, so you could spread your knowledge, like how Bill is going to spread his knowledge.
Yeah.
Spread my knowledge and my club.
By talking about like Pandora, like Pandora's box, Pandora's heart, you know.
Like a pyramid scheme.
What?
A pyramid plan.
Yeah, pyramid plan.
Pyramid plan.
A PP.
We're going to spread our
Everyone, on the count of 3, spread your peepees. No one's
I
with
think
me.
that's
Okay.
it for today, Erin.
Okay, I think I'll go now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I gotta go spread my pee.